Hello everyone, welcome to my Car Review 2025 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Iconic and rally bred. Instantly recognizable, the WRX continues to hold the torch as Subaru's performance sedan. Tested here in RS trim, with a manual transmission, this particular example was literally brand new. With just 9 kilometers on the clock, we were tasked with not only running it in, but putting it through its paces. Thankfully, during our time with the all-wheel drive offering, Sydney threw down some proper wet weather. That meant we weren't going to be chasing peak performance out of its 2.4-litre four-cylinder engine. The WRX RS sits in the middle of the overall lineup, but is the highest specified with a manual transmission. We can still hear the boos from those who would rather have this gearbox over the automated Lineartronic in higher grades. Externally, the black plastic cladding around the wheels that came with the latest incarnation of the WRX remains. We think it work on the darker color shades. We're the first to admit the rear bumper looks like it's had too much Botox though, and some contrasting body-colored components wouldn't have gone astray. To be fair, much like previous models that grow on you, we've come to appreciate this one too. The front headlights are modern, sleek and small compared with the large grille dominating the apron. This helps the WRX look aggressive and mature. The side profile shows off a large glass house with dark grey and understated, subtle 18-inch alloys. The rear features the new-look lava-styled taillights and quad exhaust outlets. A very subtle spoiler sits on the boot, but this reviewer thinks a larger design could be a nice touch. It might be a bit cliché, but our test vehicle was draped in WR blue. Subaru continue to offer a decent palette of alternatives like black, white and a darker shade of blue, or for those who want to stand out a little more, there's ignition red and solar orange. Inside, the seats are comfortable and supportive, which we'd expect from a car of this nature. Front passengers gain a few niceties here with what Subaru dubs ultra-suede trim and electric adjustability. There's red contrast stitching and WRX logos in the headrests. The dash keeps some of its analog instruments in the gauges, which is no bad thing. The center is taken over with Subaru's new 11.3-inch portrait infotainment screen, which comes loaded with plenty of native apps. You can opt to connect wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your preferred music and navigation applications. While large and responsive, we still found ourselves distracted when it came to accessing different features through the interface while driving. At night, we struggled to find a dimmer to reduce the screen's brightness. Some basic climate control buttons are located either side of the screen for convenience, as well as some knobs for the radio. There's no phone charging pad, and we found the space for a device is ever so slightly too small for modern options. There's USB-A and C ports up front to keep the juice flowing. What surprised us though was the inclusion of a single CD player under the center armrest. We dusted off some old CDs and gave them a play and found the system had no problem with burned discs filled with digital MP3 files. Audio is played through a 10-speaker Harman Kardon system, complete with a subwoofer. It's definitely decent. Rear passengers score a good amount of legroom for a car this size, although for some odd reason they miss out on rear air conditioning vents, compared to the automatic versions. Even with the inclusion of a sunroof, headroom doesn't feel compromised. The front and rear outer seats are heated, with 3 tether points and 2 ISOFIX anchors. Cargo space comes to 411 litres from the automatic opening boot, but the lip is a little high, creating a narrow opening. When the boot flings open, it tends to shake the whole car for the occupants inside. Folding down the rear seats opens up storage to about 1,430 litres. Back up front, the 6-speed manual shifter and handbrake are conveniently located too. Both have a good, solid feel about them for confident driving. The clutch bite point is a bit high, which brings us to the on-road experience. There's very little to hide the WRX's sporting credentials. The ride and suspension are a bit on the firmer side. There's a slight exhaust note that's probably decent enough but could always be a little bit louder. Brakes are good for solid discs and standard calipers. Again, being a mid-tier car, there's nothing special about these features, with enthusiasts crying out for an STI version. They'll have to settle for the TS Spec B we mentioned earlier. The all-wheel drive setup and overall package allows for plenty of confidence in the bends. The WRX chews up mountain passes with ease and beckons for you to do better with each go-around. It's rewarding, but you know the car is capable of more, and when you're done, and need to settle back down, it does the same and gets you home comfortably. A reverse camera is included, as well as a camera pointing at the front passenger wheel to avoid curbs. The resolution from neither is great, and there are no front or rear parking sensors for extra assistance. Subaru offers a standard 5-year unlimited kilometer warranty and 5 years or 75,000 kilometers capped price servicing, with 12 months roadside assistance. While performance sedans are a dying breed, we're thankful that Subaru has continued to offer a WRX. The RS manual provides good value for its drive-away price from $58,542, but we can't help but want more. For those who want a fun, manual experience, the WRX RS still delivers, while being able to comfortably transport the family and do the shopping run. You can find out more on the Subaru Australia website, or by talking to your local dealership. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.